Cameron Richardson, NASCAR.com. Bubba, how has your friendship with Blaney evolved over the years? Because you guys have been going through this Cup journey together.
Yeah.
And now you've been able to celebrate career milestones together, and now personal milestones, as Blaney's going to be a dad soon. Just how much has that meant to you, given that, as adults we can kind of undervalue what friendship means?
Yeah, for sure. In such a masculine and competitive sport, like you said, friendships kind of get lost, but that's the cool thing about motorsports and us in general. I look at there's still 6 or 7 of us that grew up racing together since we were kids, and you kind of feel that bond from the get-go because of those moments. And yeah, Blaney and I, we live 10 minutes apart from each other. We see each other all the time, and he's there for me, and I'm there for him, and through the good, through the bad, you always try to be like that shoulder to lean on, and I truly appreciate him and what he's been able to do for me in my career. It's meant a lot, and it's just cool to have that relationship, man. You have your family here at the racetrack, and when you have people you can lean on, it makes the bad weekends, like I talked about, a little bit easier. But yeah, you watch him and all the success that he has here, and what he's been able to do in his career has been super cool. And I can easily get jealous and not want to be a part of it, but no, it's cool as hell to see us all where we came from. And the thing that also kept me going is I do look back on the days when we were kids, and I used to kick his ass. And so it's like, you did it then, why can't you do it now? And I kind of kept that as fuel too. So we are super competitive. We have a lifetime bet on any competition related, not NASCAR, not betting on NASCAR, okay? Not betting, but any competition that we have, it's $100. So we've been having that for about the last 5 years now. So there's a little bit of motivation there to always want to beat him. Not in racing, okay? Chill.
Cameron Richardson, NASCAR.com. I just asked Bubba this when he was in here, but how has your friendship sort of evolved over the years as you guys experience Cup together? You celebrate career milestones with your Coke 600 win and his Brickyard 400 win, and now personal milestones as both of you will be dads.
Yeah, I like him less and less every year. No, it's honestly, it's been super unique. We started racing Bandoleros together when we were 9, and raced together for a long time. And then our career paths kind of separated a little bit. He went a different form of late model racing than me, and then ran K&N East for a while I was kind of still late model racing and figuring out what we could do. And then our paths crossed back again a little bit in K&N and then trucks and all the way up to Cup. So I don't think either of us, when we were 9 or 10 years old, would ever think we'd be where we are 20 years later. It's pretty unique, pretty fortunate for both of us to get some awesome opportunities with some great teams and great people to be around and, have good careers and stuff like that. So, it's always fun to celebrate. It's an interesting dynamic. You're competing with everybody out there, but you're happy when your friends are successful and they win. And I went over to Bubba's house Sunday night after Indy to celebrate that and couldn't miss that one. And it's cool. And then next stages of your life, right? Marriage, and his kid's 9 months, mine's on the way, and we'll be able to, hopefully they'll have the same friendship that he and I had growing up together. So yeah, it's just we're both really lucky to have been able to do what we've been able to do and stay really close through the years.
And I just want to go back to Bubba real quick, because you can correct me if I'm wrong, but this should be the first time where you, Chase, Bubba are all in the playoffs at the same time. Is there going to be any extra wagering or anything? You guys having friendly competition?
Oh, I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure there'll be some smack talk a little bit, but it goes back to that dynamic. It's tough. Your buddies, and honestly, us three race each other harder than anybody out there, but we respect each other and we race each other super hard because we know that no one's going to do anything foolish around you, right? Bub and I fly to most races together. That'd be an awkward plane ride back if he and I wrecked each other, which it's probably going to happen in this deal at some point. But we'll see. Hopefully, all three of us make it to Phoenix. That'd be a pretty cool story.
Jerry Jordan, kicking the tires.net. You're one of the favorites to win here in the repeat this year, but temperatures outside today, tomorrow are a lot less than what they were last year. Is that going to affect you in the car? And also, you know, Bubba talking about you guys. I guess he said he dominated you when you were younger, and you didn't get to retort to that. So I was wondering if he said he kicked your ass in all the races. So
Well, they were cheating. It was no secret. Go back and ask everybody. The Wallaces were cheaters in bandoleros and everything. But you know, hey, how do I follow that up? I will say he did kick my butt pretty bad. They were really good in like bandos and legend cars, and they were always the car to beat. But I think they were cheating the whole years I was racing with them. But what was your other question? You got my mind flashing back to get my ass kicked by him.